Hey guys, how are you today? I am so excited. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. I am smiling ear to ear today because I am finally announcing my new merch and I am beyond excited. I am so happy at how this turned out. You guys have no idea. Basically, I wanted to give back to my spooky fam because you guys are so supportive with my videos. I couldn't ask for anything better. You guys respond to my videos very, very well. You guys give me stories to do. You guys tell me when's the next one coming out. We need more. I mean, it's just all positive with my stories, and I'm like so happy because I was so worried about doing them. I was really anxious about it for a long time, and I'm so happy that I started doing it. I love doing it so much. I know that I've been slacking a little bit, but I explain that in my video later on that you will see. But before we get into the story, I really just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about this for a minute, and you guys just have no idea how excited I am. So I'm gonna stop blabbering about this. The last thing I'm going to say about it is I do love you guys so much. You guys are so supportive of my videos, and I could not be happier with how you guys react to them. And I just wanted to give you guys something that you would be proud to wear and so excited to wear, because I know I am. I'm just going to point this out. If I was just shopping online and I saw these items, I would instantly buy them because they are just so perfect. I'm obsessed. If there's anything in this world that would describe me in clothing, like it would be this. Like to a freaking T. So let's just jump right into what I'm launching and what I'm wearing. So as you guys can tell, I am wearing a beanie, and on the beanie it says Spooky Fam, and then there's a pretty little bat right here in spirit to my little bat that I added back here. I think it was just like the perfect touch to this. It like completed it to a T. It just worked out. It's beautiful. I love it. Mine is written in hot pink with pink glitter, of course. So as most of you know, I love my glitter. I'm a glitter whore. I can't get enough of it. So that's why I had mine done like this. So my beanies, they come in black, white, and baby pink. I think later on we'll eventually launch more colors, but right now these are just the ones that we're starting with. We really want to see how this does. I think it's going to do well because, hello, it's like the perfect freaking merch, okay? Not to be biased or whatever, but it's like the perfect merch, okay? So the beanies retail for $15 each, and you can choose the color of the writing that you want for it, and you can choose if you want glitter or not. You don't have to have the glitter. You don't have to have it in pink. That is totally your choice. I wanted you guys to have that option because I know when I go and look at things, I'm like, dang, I really like it, but I wish it was in a different color. So I really wanted you guys to have that and to be able to customize it to your liking. But not only do we have the beanies. I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm like my camera's not showing it, but I am actually wearing a black cropped hoodie. They're very lightweight hoodies, so they're like the perfect transition hoodies from summer, fall to like the cold. Like they're the perfect hoodies to wear right now because, you know, it's not too hot, but it's not too cold yet. It's just like the perfect in between. So you can actually get away with wearing these for a very long time. I'm going to wear it constantly. I'm just going to throw that out there, like all the time. It's not super cropped to where it shows your boobies, and it's not super cropped to where it shows your belly button either. It's almost like in that middle in-between stage, which I really like because I don't like showing off my stomach all that much, you know? So the fact that it's a little bit of a longer crop, I am like all for. And not only that, but on the left, I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. On the left side, it says Spooky Fam as well with the little bat. So cute! I could scream right now, but I don't want to scare my neighbors. But again, with these hoodies, you can also customize the writing, and if you want the glitter on it and all of that jazz, same with the beanies. And the hoodies themselves are just a little bit more expensive, so we do have to charge $50 for that. But even that, like, I'm just gonna say that it's totally worth $50, okay? I would spend $50 on this. It's perfect. It is so stinking cute. Look how cute that is. Like, I can't get enough of it. So I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see like the length of the hoodie. I'm not like comfortable with my body, so please don't like fat shame me, okay? So I am wearing sweatpants, ignore me, and I wear those high-waisted, so get over it. So here is like the end of my pants. They're just over my belly button right here, and the sweater is like, it lays right there. You know, so it is like the perfect cropped hoodie. It's like the perfect length. It's like a little bit longer in the back and goes up a little bit in the front. I don't know. To me, this is just like the perfect type of hoodie. Let me sit back down just so, yeah. Okay. I'm like hot in this right now because I have all these lights on and everything, so I'm like burning up and I'm like super excited and I had coffee. This is my new merch and I am so stinking ready. I hope you guys love this so much. And of course I had to make it say spooky fam because you guys are my spooky fam. So not only do I have a little bit of items of clothing, but I also have some stickers for you guys too. If you don't know, I also have other stickers for my merch. I will put those up on the screen so you guys can see them, but I have some new stickers. And the first one that I have is Ghost in Glam, the title of my haunted series. Look how cute that is. There's little lips. There's a spider web. It's just so freaking cute. You guys have no idea. I'm sorry about my nails. They're disgusting, but look at how precious this is. It's just a little sticker. Like, I like to stick my stickers on my laptop and on my water bottle. These are so cute. I love these. They're just like a cute little touch to something, you know? Like, I love stickers, okay? Like, I'm going to stick these all over my body. And then something a little bit similar to that is I have Spooky Vibes. Look how cute that is. Again, with lips and a spider web, just black and white. Spooky Vibes. So gorgeous. The writing is stunning. I am obsessed. And then I am a big horror movie fan, if you guys don't know. I'm actually working on a horror sleeve. I'm pretty sure some of you guys may have seen like little glimpses of it like in my videos. I have like tattoos right here and it's gonna be a horror movie sleeve. But I have another set of stickers and it is Scary Movies and Chill. Look how cool that is with like the little creepy sliding hands. Oh my god, I love this so freaking much. I love everything. This whole collection I'm like obsessed with. Again, even if it wasn't my collection and it was somebody else's, I would be buying this crap up like nobody's business. So all of my stickers, including ones from my other collection, those are all $5. So super inexpensive, super cute. If you're into the spooky stuff, this is like up your alley. It's perfect. I'm in love. The guy next door is leaf blowing again, which he does in the wind, and it makes no freaking sense. Ugh. But that is everything that I have in my new collection. I really hope you guys like it. It's amazing. It's perfect. I'm in love. You guys have no idea how like happy this makes me. I love beanies. I've been wanting beanies for my channel for like the longest time, and I'm so happy I decided to launch them with my Ghost and Glam side of my channel. I think it's just perfect. It just suits it. It's beautiful. I'm sure over time I want to add more items to this collection. It's going to take a little bit of time though. I just have to get everything together and meet with my friends that do this for me. They are wonderful. They are on Etsy, so I will have that in the description down below, my link to all of my merch. So you just click the link and then you just type in my YouTube channel name, which is kayxbeauty, into the search bar, and then all of my products will pop up for you, including my products from my last collection. My friends that make my merch, they also sell really, really cool stuff on their Etsy as well. So go and check them out because the stuff they make is super, super cool. And they can basically make anything. Like, it's amazing. It still floors me how much they can make. So, but yeah, I am so excited. I really hope you guys like this. I don't even know what else to say. Like, I feel like I'm missing so much, but I feel like I covered like everything that's important. Again, I just want to thank you guys for how much you support my Ghost and Glam stories. Really hope you like this collection. I think it's just so perfect. I feel like I'm just a broken record. but I do love it. I am so proud of this. So proud of this. I think that is all I have to say about this. I'm so excited. I have to get off here and stop talking because I'm just gonna keep blabbering on. So the link to the Etsy account will be in the description box down below. So if you do wanna buy something, it'll be there. Support your girl, okay? And again, before I stop talking completely, another huge thank you to you guys. That's all I'm saying. I do love you guys so much. I wanted to show my appreciation for you guys and give you some fun merch to wear. So that's all I'm saying. That's the last of it. I'm gonna stop talking. I love you guys, and let's jump right in to this haunted story. Hey guys, welcome back. As I should say, though, is welcome back myself, because I haven't uploaded a video in a week. But that is because I started working a full-time job, and I'm trying to like balance filming with working and everything like that. Just trying to get into the swing of things. That's all that's happening there. I didn't just like stop doing these. I'm just trying to find like a good balance between them. So if for some reason I don't get a video up on like Fridays, I'll upload one on Saturday. So they're still gonna happen. The days just might get switched around a little bit. I'm gonna really try and not let that happen, but it just takes a lot of time to like find research and everything. So just bear with me. I'm trying my best. This guy's been talking to his dogs all morning. Anyways, let's just jump right into this video. So if you are new to my channel, every Monday and Friday, hopefully it stays that way, I upload a haunted, creepy, out of the ordinary, true crime story, anything related to like spooky stuff, okay? And I do my makeup at the same time. So if you're into that, then hit that subscribe button down below and join the spooky fam. As you guys seen at the beginning of the video, I do have new merch out. I am so excited. You guys have no idea. I was like, almost every day, are my beanies ready? Are my beanies ready? Like, I was just so excited. I'm so ready to have them. I'm ready for it to be super cold out so I can wear them. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. All right, you guys. So today we are talking about a very highly requested story for me to do. I've been asked this a couple of times now to do this story. And at first I was like, I don't know. Everyone really knows about this place. Like, it's one of America's most haunted places, right? Everyone knows about this. But I figured I would sit down and still do the story. Today we are talking about the Winchester Mystery House. Okay, spooky. Okay, so starting off, the house. Very popular house. Everyone pretty much knows like the story behind, well, not really the story behind it, but everyone knows like how the house is built. But I'm just gonna keep going even if the dogs are barking. So anyways, the Winchester house. It's located in San Jose, California, so not too far away, which I'm kind of excited for. It was owned by Sarah Winchester, but I want to talk a little bit about Sarah and like how she grew up and why she started building this extravagant maze house, pretty much. So she was born in 1839 in New Haven, Connecticut to Sarah Burns and Leonard Party. Yeah, her mom's name was Sarah too. I don't know what it was back then, but a lot of parents like named their daughters after their mothers, which is interesting. You don't really see that anymore, you know? I don't know. Am I just being weird? Probably. So Sarah actually had the nickname Belle of New Haven because this woman was so small. She was only 4'10" and she weighed 95 pounds. Like, she was just an itty-bitty, teeny-weeny little thing, okay? So her father, he actually managed the city bathing house, and if you don't know what that is, the name says it all. It was basically just a place in the city where everyone could go and shower. But weirdly, it wasn't like bringing in that much money, you know? So he actually started to get into carpentry, and he got like really, really good at it. He was a super successful carpenter, and he was able to just provide, you know, financial stability for his family. You know, they were pretty well off. They were good. And her father was a good man. You know, he kind of just believed in like treating everybody equally, you know, not being so harsh on people, just an all-around good person, right? Well, Sarah really looked up to him. So she wanted to get herself a really good education so she could basically fall into her father's footsteps, not in like the carpentry part of it, but just how he was as a person. So she actually was able to learn 4 different languages because her family was like super wealthy and they were able to do that for her. She was like super proficient in musical composition and math and science. Like, this girl got herself a damn good education. Eyeshadow is like so patchy. What the fudge? I used this before and this wasn't like this. Okay, I had to take that off because it was literally so patchy. It looked like absolute garbage. So we're going a totally different route. I don't know why. I've used that exact shadow before and it's never done that. So starting over, kind of. In 1862, Sarah actually ended up marrying her husband, William Winchester. Winchester. So he was the son of the guy who owned the Winchester Rifle Company. Everyone knows the Winchester guns. Very popular guns. Everyone knows them, right? I would hope so. The couple would go on to have a daughter, and her name was Annie. But sadly, she died when she was only a couple months old to a disease called marasmus, I think is how you say it. Basically, what it is just like severe undernourishment. So her body wasn't producing enough nourishment to keep her alive. So essentially, her body just kind of like withered away. It's really, really sad. But she ended up passing away, and the couple didn't have any more children after this. So her father-in-law's business with the guns, the Winchester Rifle Company, basically like really took off. I mean, it was so popular. The Winchester Model 1873 rifle was known as the gun that won the West. So everybody and their moms were out buying this freaking gun because it was super popular, right? But sadly, Sarah's father-in-law, the owner of the rifle company, he passed away in 1880, and then her husband died a year later from tuberculosis. Talk about a slap in the freaking face. But lucky for Sarah, she actually inherited 51% ownership of the company and $20 million. $20 million. You know how much that is back then? That is a lot of freaking money. And on top of that, just in sales, so she got money every single day from sales, and she got $1,000 a day just from sales. So today, that is around $26,500 in a day just from sales. Could you imagine? Like, dude, I would be good with just $1,000 a day. She was well off, okay? She had no problem whatsoever. She actually ended up like taking that money and building a farm for her family to live on. Like, she was super generous with her money, you know? She just wanted to help people. So after her husband and her father-in-law passed away, Sarah started to like dabble into the whole psychic and medium world. She would actually do this quite a bit. And one medium told her while she was supposedly channeling her husband, told her that she should pack up her stuff from New Haven, Connecticut, and move to California and start building this house. And the reason for her to build this house was to basically give back to the people that died from Winchester rifles, is what the medium told her. So in order to keep the spirits happy and to keep them from like haunting her, I guess, she had to build this freaking house for them. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But either way, Sarah believed it, and she packed her bags and she booked it out of New Haven. And she went to California. So she took some more of her money and she bought an unfinished farmhouse, and she started construction on the Winchester Mystery House. Just like that. No question about it. She just up and left and started doing it. She immediately hired carpenters, like right away, and they worked day and night, all the time, constantly, until the house reached 7 stories tall. She didn't have any professional guys. She did not use an architect. She didn't do anything. She just did what she saw fit, basically. She had no plan. She had no blueprints. Nothing. She just said, build right here today. We're going to do it like this. And the carpenters did it. The house had doors and stairways that led nowhere. There's a staircase in that house that basically you go up and then you just hit like a ceiling to like the next room. There's just nothing. Doors that open up to the outside. So if you're not careful and you step outside that door, you're probably going to fall to your death. So there's that. There's windows that overlook other rooms. Doors that just open up to walls. I mean, this place was a fun house, essentially. There's 167 rooms in this house. 40 of them being bedrooms, 2 ballrooms, one of them being unfinished, 47 fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 2 basement levels, and 3 elevators. There was also only 1 working toilet in the house, and it was only for Sarah. And this is because the other rooms that had like the toilets in there or whatever, like the other bathrooms, those were just decoys to confuse the spirits. Sarah really believed that making a house with a bunch of like twists and turns and places that really just go nowhere, it would confuse the spirits and she would remain safe from them essentially. So Sarah would also sleep in like different parts of her house, and she thought this was because it would confuse the spirits too and they wouldn't be able to find her. Well, in 1906, there was actually like a really big earthquake, and it knocked 3 stories down of the house. And unfortunately, Sarah was in one of the rooms and she was like found covered in debris. So, I mean, like she could have died then, but like she didn't. She was totally fine. She's okay. So even though like this earthquake hit and it knocked down 3 floors of her house, Sarah still wanted to do construction on this house. I mean, she basically had to, because Sarah basically was known to have like seances in her house, and she would have like mediums come in and psychics and everything. And basically the spirits told her that she needs to keep building on this house. So Sarah felt like she had no choice. She has to, or something bad's gonna happen. So construction actually went on for 36 years until she passed away. She died in 1922 from heart failure, and she actually ended up dying in her sleep. Others think that Sarah built the house basically to like give back to people. She was a people pleaser, so this was like her big masterpiece pretty much, to just bring joy to people's lives, I guess. That's what some people think. Other people would still believe in the whole like seance thing. Either way, she created a great house for people to visit. Not mad at it. She actually ended up leaving her belongings and everything to her niece. And her niece basically just kind of like took whatever she wanted and then auctioned off the rest of whatever her aunt had possessed. So nothing in the house is said to be hers originally, like Sarah's. That everything that's in the house is just a recreation of what she had from that time period. So because Sarah didn't leave the house to anybody specific or anything like that, it was actually auctioned off to the highest bidder, and that person instantly turned it into what it is today, the tourist attraction. And just 5 months after she died, it was already open to people. And that's when the first person walked into the house, was only 5 months after her death. How messed up is that? I'd be so pissed as a ghost. I'd be like floating around like, excuse me. So let's talk about the spirits in the house. Okay, what do most people report in this house? Why is it haunted? Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like a bad juju house, you know? It just seems like, I mean, it's a weird house. It's out of the ordinary, but why is it haunted? You know, that's what I want to know. So a lot of employees and visitors too. I mean, this is like the most reported paranormal thing that's been happening in this house, is they'll be like down in the basement, and usually what happens is afterwards they'll come up to the front and be like, oh my god, I love that you had an actor dressed up pretending to fix something in the basement. You know, he was wearing white overalls and a Victorian boater hat, is what a lot of people say. Well, usually the people that work there will be like, there's nobody here that dresses like that. We don't have any actors dressed up. Well, they discovered like an old photo from the house, and there was one picture of a man named Clyde, is what they call him, and he is wearing white overalls, and a Victorian boat style hat. And he's just seen like pushing a wheelbarrow around and just working on like the fireplace, just doing his freaking job. And he's friendly. He's not like mean or anything. He was just part of the construction crew that Sarah had hired. One of the employees there was actually working on a ladder one day, and he reported feeling like a tapping on his shoulder. And there was nobody else in the room with him. He just felt this just weird tapping. And when he turned around, there was nobody there. So he said he just ended up turning back around and going back to work. But then he started to feel like a hand pressing against his back. And then when he turned around again, nobody there, nobody was in the room, nothing like that. And he straight just booked it out of there. He was like, screw this, I'm not dealing with it, I'm out. So the room that Sarah was trapped in during the earthquake, remember? We talked about that. Well, she actually ended up having that room sealed off because she just kind of had like PTSD from it. You know, she didn't want to go in there anymore. She didn't want to see it anymore, which I don't blame her because earthquakes are freaking terrifying. Well, one of the tour guides actually ended up opening up that room again after it was sealed off. Let me finish this. So that room was sealed off for over 100 freaking years. Okay, it was never opened after Sarah died or anything like that. But somebody opened it, and a tour guide was actually giving a tour in there, and she kind of like gathered everybody inside this room. Well, then she hears like a really loud sigh. So she goes out of the room to see if one of the tourist people were like slacking or like, you know, lagging behind. Well, she didn't see anybody. But in the hallway, she said that she claimed to see a small like ghostly form gliding around the corner. So she went to go follow it, and there was nothing there. But then again, she heard another loud sigh. So some people think that maybe this was Sarah, that she was kind of in that room and that was like her hiding spot. When the tours were going on, she would just like hide in there and chill out. But then somebody opened it and it pissed her off. So she just was like, whatever, screw you. So people that have actually stayed there and, you know, people that have taken tours have obviously reported paranormal activity. Most of it being about Clyde, and then another being like tugging on their clothes all the time. They feel like a small little tug. They see apparitions. They see things in the corners of their eyes. People have taken pictures from the outside of the house because the house is beautiful. And they'll see people like in the windows just kind of looking down at them. The normal paranormal stuff that you get with a house like this, you know? But what's weird to me is I don't understand like why it's haunted. I don't know if it's because maybe the psychic that Sarah was seeing was right. Maybe she did have to build this house for the spirits to keep them at ease. And the people that died from the Winchester gun were really haunting this house. I don't know. Strange. Or is it just the workers and Sarah just chilling and hanging out there because Sarah was a good person? They liked her. I personally feel like there's no bad vibes with this house. I feel like it's just all like good, you know? I feel like nothing's really there to hurt you or anything like that. I feel like if it's haunted by anyone, I think it's going to be haunted by Sarah and her crew members just because they lived there, you know? They practically lived there for 36 years. They were constantly building on this house. So maybe they feel like they have to like stay there and continue their work in the past life. But I would love to know what you guys think about this house. And of course, if you have visited this house, I would love to know your experience with it. But that is all I have for you guys today. That is the story of the Winchester Mystery House. It's such a cool house. It seems like such a fun like maze house. I want to visit it so bad one day. One, because it's super cool in architecture, and two, I feel like there's nothing evil in that house. I feel like it's just friendly. Again, if you like makeup and you like ghost stories or just creepy out of the ordinary stories, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and like this video. I will also have the link down below for my merch. It's super easy to get to. All you have to do is type in my YouTube name in the search bar and all of my merch will pop up. But other than that, I have nothing else to say except I love you guys and I will see you in the next haunted video. Bye!